I am Matt, the Better Man Coach. If this is the first time that you're seeing me, I'm doing a video every day in February. This is day 4, and we're talking about showing up. One of the most important things when you're trying to achieve a goal, lock in a habit, or do something that's important to you, it's not having talent, it's not doing things perfectly, it's just showing up day after day and doing the reps, as you see me doing right now. You will notice the audio is not as good as it was yesterday. I made a mistake and my battery unit for the microphone is dead. I'm getting used to doing this. I'm flexing the muscle of showing up and doing the videos every day. They're not perfect, but they're improving. I'm getting better at sitting here in front of the camera, staring down the deep dark abyss and just saying what needs to be said. So let's jump into the topic instead of me rambling about what can be improved. If you are trying to make a big shift in your life on anything, fitness is the obvious example because most of what I do in my coaching business is helping people with their fitness. If you try to show up every day for the first month of you going to the gym, likely you will burn out. I'm hoping that's not going to happen with these videos and that Marcia will continue to make many videos, but time will tell. When it comes to fitness, there's a tried and tested method of showing up 2 to 3 times a week maximum as your commitment when you begin the journey to compound interest over the course of a year. If you can show up 2 to 3 times a week for 12 months, without a shadow of a doubt, by the end of that, you will see a positive result. Even if the effort does not match that of an experienced savage in the gym, guaranteed, if you can show up and sweat and feel a little bit uncomfortable for 45 minutes, 3 times a week for an entire year, you will look and feel different by the end of it. If in no other way, if there's no physical changes, mentally you can check that box and say you showed up for the year. If you're struggling with trying to get yourself locked in on the minutiae of showing up, the being good at a bench press, being good at a squat, stop worrying about it and focus on the identity of being somebody who shows up. If you can lock in on that, you're going to start to feel like you can do anything. That's where I truly believe showing up and training in the gym is one of the best things you can do for every other part of your life. It's why I've seen so many people expand and grow into spaces you wouldn't think about from just showing up to the gym. I can't tell you how many people I've worked with over the years who, after showing up to the gym for 6 months, seeing results in getting stronger, getting leaner, getting improved body composition, gain the confidence to ask for a promotion at work or quit the job they don't like and go into a whole new career field just from the confidence they've gained from being in the gym. If you're really struggling to show up and do what you're trying to do, be it the gym, building a new business, learning a new skill, whatever it might be, lower the barrier to entry to make it as easy to do as possible. Like what I've done with these videos. I'm setting them up in a way where I don't need to edit them. I'm not giving a fancy intro, I'm not putting any outro on it. The only barrier to entry is me sitting in front of the camera, clicking record and having something to say. There's one layer of complexity to making a thumbnail and title and doing all that stuff that might be putting too much of a barrier in front of me to do this easily day in, day out for life, but I'm putting in effort because I want this to be high quality. If you're trying to change your body composition or become a person who goes to the gym regularly, lower your barrier to entry. Make things as simple as possible. There's a lady that comes to some of my small group training sessions that I run for Integrity Gym and Swords who has a rule that no matter what, she will just show up. Doesn't matter if she feels like it, she has to show up. And the agreement with herself is she'll get in, she'll park outside the gym, she will do her warm-up and see how she feels after the warm-up. I have never, in 3 years of coaching this lady, seen her do a warm-up and have her leave. It's a great rule to apply if you need to get some reason to start the gym and make it easy. Show up, do your warm-up, do one exercise you feel comfortable with. You've got an agreement where if that doesn't feel good, you can leave. Same thing with any skills you're trying to set up. If you're trying to learn a language, we've talked about this at the start, 5 minutes of Duolingo, at least open the app once a day when you've got a bit of time. Maybe set it as a rule that if you sit on the toilet and you're going to be in there for more than 10 minutes, like most men are, 5 of those minutes has to be Duolingo. I'm starting to really ramble on with this one. We were a little bit better yesterday, but it is what it is. So if you've watched all of this, I would love to know what you're trying to add to your life, what skills you're trying to improve, what is it that you're trying to show up for. So comment below and tell me, is it a fitness goal? Is it a business goal? Are you trying to spend more time with your family? What is it? Tomorrow we check back in and we do another video for every day in February. I've been the Better Man Coach, and this has probably not been my best video yet. The first one that I said was not the best video I've ever done. Probably better than this one, but that's okay. When you're trying to get better at whatever you're trying to get better at, you're going to have great days, you're going to have terrible days. We're going to have middle days where we do okay, and that's all right once you just keep showing up. And that's the most important takeaway from this particular video. See you tomorrow.